you put us up against anybody else who doesn't use Perplexity, we'll win.
100%.
Because we've done our research and we've probably done it in half the time.
Yeah.
You know.
There's also, I don't know if you ever used, a lot of them have deep research.
Yes, I use it all
right?
the time, yeah.
So it's Perplexity research, ChatGPT, Gemini, we use a lot of Gemini and stuff. And it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because clients used to pay us a lot of money for that kind of data and insights.
Yep.
And now I'm like, it's just, for free.
Yeah.
Included. And it's like, and still a lot of people don't use it. And the output is so incredible.
I feel slightly concerned for platforms and businesses in our industry that operate by scraping information from the internet, because their USP was that they can tap into multiple data points and scrape information and then present it in a certain way. But now you can do that on yourself.
Are you saying like from a sourcing kind of perspective, finding candidates?
Yeah, but also like doing some analytics as well.
Yeah.
And
like market
research.
maps.
Yeah,
research.
market mapping. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like, you have the, I don't know, maybe I'll step into your world for a second.
There you go.
You have the executive search firms, the larger ones that would charge £20,000 for a piece of research on a certain role.
Yeah.
Yeah, and more. You couldn't do that with Perplexity.
Yeah. And we do.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but it's interesting because it kind of actually that ties in our early conversation about branding and storytelling for me. Because actually, what to your point is where's the value now?
Yeah.
And for me, I'm like, actually, the value is in our ability to tell stories, to get people engaged through our conversations, through content, all of these kinds of things. The personal branding stuff also helps attract talent.
Yep.
So when someone engages like with us and we're looking for a senior leader, the value isn't in like the the names, or anyone can find all the names of the relevant people like super quick. It's actually our ability to engage with them.
Yeah.
Them wanting to speak with us.
Yeah.
And then our skill in getting them in a process, and all these people for us are happily employed and whatever.
Yeah.
That's the real value.
Absolutely.
Now.
So, you want to spend more time talking to people,
Yeah.
articulating, what it is you're taking to market, rather than, spending all your time doing a deep piece of research.
Yeah.
And putting a load of graphs on a sheet.
Yeah.
So,
but you can still do that in like
you can still do that much quicker.
In like 2 minutes.
You don't have to pay 20, 30 grand.
Yeah.
So.
We did a wonderful pitch. Like Mira and I did this wonderful pitch yesterday. Anyway, so part of it was like, it's quite interesting. So we spoke to a client and they were like, how much is the role paying, right? So they were like, well, we're not really sure. Like, can you tell us? I was like, yeah, of course, no problem. But basically what they were asking me was like, can you do like some deep salary benchmarking and this and that? And it takes quite a while. Yeah. And you get a lot of large firms, you pay quite a bit of money for that. Mm-hmm. It took me 5 minutes. Yeah. I went on Perplexity. Gemini I did Gemini and Perplexity. Gemini then can create an interactive web page. It codes for you.
Nice.
So we have a really nice website. Anyway, so I wanted to do a private website with all of our salary benchmarking and all this kind of stuff. And I think they call it vibe coding.
Yeah, vibe coding is exactly what we call it.
Well, I can like just in natural language, my own like bad English, tell him what I want. It does the code. I whacked it in. It was amazing.
Yeah, I think vibe coding is highly disruptive for the basic web requirements, digital requirements, content requirements for basic stuff. I wouldn't trust vibe coding for cybersecurity or putting any data into it or anything like that.
That's out of my league.
I think it's really good if you just want to like create a really great dashboard and put data into it.
Yeah, it's incredible. But if you're an engineer and you're using it as a co-pilot or whatever you call it, I mean, again, the output that they can generate now.
Yeah. It's only just getting started.
Oh.
That we started, to be fair, AI has been in our world for a lot longer than people think. It's been a couple of years now. But I just see the pace increasing faster and faster and faster. And there are so many businesses that have come out. There have been one of the things I'd say I'm slightly concerned about are the amount of people who are dining out on AI terminology, but really it's a form with the ChatGPT wrapper. Yeah,
like companies that are trying to market themselves.
Yeah, or products or technology platforms, because there are so many platforms out there now that have just spun up out of nowhere. Like literally, like we are the latest AI this, but there's no way they built that. You know, it was vibe coded, and or it was a ChatGPT wrapper from an existing product, and it looks and feels very much like, you know, Perplexity, but it's not. You know, so there's a sifting out the good from the bad is the art of making sure that you're working with the right technology stack.
Which
is what we spend a lot of time doing.
And there's so many incredible ones. Interesting also thing is that there's less, I think, like brand loyalty with this now. So like Perplexity is great.
Yep.
Gemini is great. ChatGPT is great. Anthropic's great. But I think what you find is a lot of people I speak to, they're using kind of all of them a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you're using a few.
Yeah.
If Perplexity doesn't quite do the job for you, you'll happily move.
Yeah, totally.
You know, like it doesn't cost a huge amount. A lot of them are monthly. So that whole ecosystem is evolving at an incredible pace.
Yeah. I don't know how they, I mean, this is just an open question. I don't know how they're going to really monetize it, you know, because, you know, the value's in the data, right? And the data they have, which I don't know if they can sell it or not. Then the other option, obvious option, is to use advertising on the sites, which would be like it'd be the next Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be able to continue to have that level of investment by selling £20 license fees. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how are they going to hockey stick the investment curve in these products? At the moment, they probably raised money, they built something, they're selling it for £20. How are they going to? How are they going to do what Facebook did to advertising?
Yeah, and also it might depend on what kind of company they are and how big they are.
Yeah.
So like Google's really interesting because I think Google. I love Google. Their search revenue's going down.
Yep.
Because more people are like ChatGPTing.
Yep, of course, yeah.
Even me, I go to Perplexity. They've just started. I don't think it's in the UK yet. An AI browser, well, an AI part of their Google search browser. So I haven't actually tried it yet. But maybe even their ad revenues can be so much more specific.
Yeah.
They'll know you even better.
Yep.
Maybe that would be the case.
Based on the stuff you've been putting in.
Based on the stuff you've been putting
in. Gemini, right?
Gemini,
yeah. So it's Google's Gemini. So based on stuff you've been putting in Gemini, they might start serving you up some content. You've been researching this, so how about try it?
Yeah. And it'll be so specific, but oh my God, you know me better than I know myself.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But also Gemini, like they develop models for like healthcare and other big industries. So like the business sales stuff is interesting. I don't know, Amazon are going to be a big buyer of these things, I think, as well. But then you get to robotics. So like Tesla, for example, I think Tesla's going to be a big winner. I think once you get past Elon Musk and politics kind of stuff. He's got Tesla. His cars are driving around getting data. He's got the robots. He's got driverless cars. The robots are coming out. He's got XAI, which is also incredible. They just released this new model. If he puts those together and pulls resources and pulls talent.
Amazing, right?
I mean, I can't even imagine some of the use cases.